What's going on, guys? It is Patrick here, and today I'm back bringing you another episode in my top 5 zombie series. And in today's video, guys, we're going to be covering the top 5 starting rooms in Call of Duty Zombies. Now, let's not mess around here. Let's jump straight into this video. Coming in at number 5, coincidentally enough, we have the map 5. Now, what I really like about this map is not so much the things that are in it, the utilities or anything like that. It's more just the aesthetic value of this area. It's this kind of conference room in the Pentagon. Really, really neat idea, and I always love starting in this place. And that's what a lot of this top 5 is going to be. It's not so much, not necessarily what's in the actual starting room, but more so like what kind of vibe you get from it. Because to me, the starting room is a lot of that. It kind of sets the tone for the game. And if you have a bad starting room, which trust me, there are some bad starting rooms, it just is annoying because your first couple rounds are spent in kind of like not enjoying the map, and then it kind of sets you up for, I don't know, maybe making a dumb mistake early on. I don't know. To me, I really like having a nice looking starting room that just is unique. And I gotta say, this is one of the coolest starting rooms in Zombies. It's not so dark and dull like a lot of the maps are. They just went totally crazy and just totally switched it up. And it's like this really nice looking conference room, which is so different from the normal starting room. And that's why it comes in at number 5. Moving down to the number 4 position on our list, guys, we have the Mob of the Dead starting room. Now, this is one of my all-time favorite areas. It is so cool. It is so Nocturne Totem-esque. It is just a really great map. Plus, it has a lot of neat utilities. Obviously, the number one thing is you get a free double points. I mean, that is huge in any Zombies map. If you can start with a free double points, use it on round 2 or 3, get double the points you normally would, that is huge. That sets you up so great, and is really necessary on a map as big and as expensive as Mob of the Dead is. Also, when you open one door, it'll open the other. That's a really convenient thing. You save 1,000 points right there. I really like that they did that, and they don't do it on all maps, but it is on a few. Really nice. And beyond all that, it's just a great looking map. I mean, you look at this place, and it's so scary. It's one of the few maps that when I first played it, I was actually scared. To me, it feels exactly like Nocturne Totem. Just the way it's creepy, and the way the way this area is set up, it's very similar to the Nocturne Totem starting room. If you kind of look at where the windows are, you got a long hallway, then it kind of opens up into a bigger area with 2 more windows. Really weird. And I gotta say, Mob of the Dead is a great map, great starting room. It really sets the tone nicely for the map. It's creepy, it's just great. Coming in at number 3, and this may be a surprise to some of you, but it is the Varrock starting room from World at War. Now, I would go out on a limb here and wager that this is the most unique starting room in all of Call of Duty Zombies. And what makes it so cool is it's actually 2 starting rooms in one. So there's the one that you see here where I'm in. It's got quick revive and 2 guns. And then to the left of me, there's actually another whole starting area that can only be accessed once you turn on the power. It's separated by this door right here. But what makes it so cool is that in 4-player and 3-player, 2 players will spawn in on one side, and the other 2 players will spawn in on the other side. It is such a unique idea because really it promotes teamwork and communication in a way that I've never seen in Zombies again. You have to tell the other team, okay guys, you go turn the power on. We have to camp here because this is the best strategy, and we'll camp here, but you guys really have to go quick because we can't stay here this long without Jug, and we need Speed Cola. And it's just it's the coolest experience. I wish they had put it in again. This is the other side, the other starting room. You have Jug, you have a mystery box location, you have 2 better guns. It's such a cool map. It is so unique. I don't understand why they haven't done something like this again, because it is the most, it really, like I said, it just promotes teamwork in this great way. The other thing that's really cool is this sort of courtyard area. Most starting rooms, like the first couple rounds are all the same. You're at a window just kind of waiting for the zombies to come in and you knife them. Not on Varrock. It is this just death massacre of the zombies all in the courtyard. Everyone is fighting to get the most kills because they're all right there. They all come from here. There'll be like a couple in the back, but most of them all come from this courtyard, and you're all just fighting to get the kills. It is such a unique experience, and it is so different from any other map, and that's why it goes on here. It's unique, it's cool, it's really great. Coming in at number 2, we have Origins. Now, what I like about the starting area is not in one specific detail, one specific aspect. It's everything about this area. It is just really, they do it so well in Origins. And the big thing for me is I never feel bored in the starting area. Some starting areas, it's like, okay, let's just get our points so we can get out of here. And the thing I find with Origins is there's so many little things you have to do in this area. It keeps you entertained till about round 3 when you're ready to leave anyway. So first round, you got to go turn the generator on. You get that done, and you get a free 100 points if you really deal with it. By the time you've done that, all the zombies have spawned in. You can just go around, knife them. On to round 2. Round 2, okay, oh right, I have to get the Maxis thing. I have to probably buy a gun. I should get quick revive. Oh, I should probably also get a shovel. Oh right, yeah. Okay. Oh, and cool, right, yeah, there's that double points. I'm gonna take that. Oh, all the zombies have spawned in. Okay, well, I'm gonna double knife them. I'm gonna get double points. Awesome. Round 3, all right, well, let's just kind of finish up here, get our points, and go. And then you're out of there. And it doesn't feel like this real big struggle that I find with a lot of maps. Like Shinonu was a big one for me. Doris. It's not like you're just waiting to get out of there. It's more, okay, yeah, we got all this stuff to do. It's a great aesthetically looking map. And really, to me, it's just one of those cool maps that I have no problem with. It does everything just really, really well. Now, also, guys, I do want to do a little sort of honorable mention, and that goes to Buried. I don't have any gameplay of the Buried starting room, but I'm sure you all know what it looks like. And I know everyone's going to say, like, oh, why didn't you include Buried on this list? And it's really just I don't look at it as a starting room because I always leave on, like, round 1 or round 2. And to me, that's not really what a starting room should be. You should have to stay there for a little bit. But with Buried, it's kind of like, I'll leave whenever. Because, I get a free 1,000 points from the Remington. I can go to the bank, whatever. So to me, I don't know. I just never really liked it. It's cool that you get an LSAT and that you can get a ray gun. But to me, it's just not my favorite. And coming in at number 1 on our list of top 5 starting rooms in Call of Duty Zombies, we have Nocturntoten. This is by far my favorite starting room. And really, it all comes down to the look of it, the aesthetics. It is just this really, really dark, creepy map that you don't see too often in the later zombie maps. All there is just these zombies lumbering out of the fog. It is really, really creepy, just quiet music, and you can just occasionally hear a grunt. You have a Kar 98K just popping heads. It is, to me, so cool, such a unique experience that I don't see in a lot of the other zombie maps. It is awesome to me. It really, really is awesome. It is the only starting room that you can say is the main room in a map too, which is kind of cool, I guess. Also, it's great for training. This is kind of like the area where you're going to train if you're going to train on Nocturntoten, if you're that crazy. But I gotta say, guys, it's just a unique, just aesthetically pleasing map that I've always loved. It was my first zombies map, so I mean, what can you expect? But just a cool ass map. Great starting room.